Hello everybody, welcome to my page. My name is Susan. I'm with Craftin' Chic or Chic, whichever you want to say. Y'all say hey when you hop on. Let me know you're here. If you're new, comment hashtag newbie and let me know where you're watching from. Also, if you're on the replay, comment hashtag replay and let me know that you hopped on in during the replay. Hello friends. Hello. Okay, so let me see if I can get, there it is right there. There it is right yonder. Hello friends. Who's with us? Oh Lord, I got to put the glasses on, y'all. Danielle and Michelle and Debbie. Hello, Linda Sue. Hello friends, good to see everybody. Hello Jackie. Hello. Y'all come on in. Good to see everybody. Yes, hey Diane and Misty. Hey Laura from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Jackie from Florida. Michelle is in Nebraska. Hello friends. Okay, so y'all go ahead and sprinkle, friends. Y'all go ahead and hit that SHARE button down there at the bottom, and let's invite more friends, inspire others. Hey, hello Sue, Michelle, and Char. Hey, Miss Patty. Hey, Lisa, Audrey. Hello, friends. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so listen, there's been a couple of y'all that has been wanting me to do another pinecone craft. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do one tonight, and y'all, it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. Hello friends. Hey Miss Carol. Hey Patty. I can't see. Hello Cynthia, Amy, and Char. And yes, it's raining like crazy here in northern Illinois. Oh my goodness. Hello Christy. Hello, Renee. Good to see y'all. Okay, so, let's see. What is this? Shine, Raz, Adaz. Hello. Thank y'all for sprinkling. You're already loving the pine cones. Yes, and let me tell y'all, I used my new, tool that I got. And let me show y'all. You can get it at Walmart in the tool section, okay? And y'all, it was $22, okay? $22. You're finally doing the smash seed pot. Yes, girl. I loved that one. I absolutely loved that one. Let's see, where's it at? Right there. Loved it. Okay, so this is what it's called. It's an oscillating multi-tool. It's by Hyper Tough. You can find it in the handyman tools of the Walmart. And like I said, it was like $22. Let me see. Here is the actual attachment right here that I used right there. This is what it looks like. And it is heavy. It's pretty heavy, but you see how this right here is serrated right there. I guess that's what you call it. It's got teeth, y'all. It's got teeth. Okay, so that's what I used to cut my pine cones. So listen, I was planning on cutting a few of them on the live. But I'm going to warn y'all, okay, it is a learning process. And it doesn't look very safe when you do it. So my suggestion is, especially when you're working with the pine cones, hey friends, hello. Amazon is out of the lavender in a bucket napkin. Dang, well, I've got more that I'm going to be gifting. I have some more that I will be gifting. Okay, y'all throw those hearts up too. Y'all wake Facebook up and let them know that I am crafting. Let them know I'm crafting. Okay, so y'all, it is a learning process, okay? Because I'm not gonna lie, it scared me. It did. It scared me. It's loud also. So there's that. So my suggestion, okay, so if you purchase this neat, hefty little tool, the other attachment's a sander, okay? The other attachment's a little sander. Yes, y'all say hey to Mom, Randy, and Trisha. Wait, who is in Facebook jail? Oh, it's Christine. Y'all, Christine's having to get in her husband's account because she done got in Facebook jail. I feel your pain, girl. I feel your pain. My fur baby is doing so much better. So much better. The fur baby is doing so much better. Okay, so listen. My suggestion is when you are cutting the pine cone, okay? So what you're going to do, and listen, let me show y'all something else. Some pine cones have a bottom that looks like this, okay? Which you can cut the bottom and you can get like a different type of flower. Or some of the pine cones has a bottom that looks like this. Okay, so you can like get different looks to your flower. So it's actually 3 different looks that you can get depending on what pine cones you have. Now these pine cones are the ones that I got in the $5 grab bags at Michael's. And so 3 different looks. You can get this look right here. You can get this look. Or this one right here, okay? So my suggestion is, if you want this flower right here, then you're gonna find like an opening. And I would not do it then because you're gonna lose some of the, what are these called? They're not called needles. Whatever these little things are called. I would go a little bit deeper, so you see how wide I did that one right there, because like I said, you're going to lose some of the things. And so what I would do is I would find like a something to hold on to, okay? Especially if you're going to be using a small pine cone. It can be a little intimidating considering where this little thing is. You see how close it is to the fingers right there? So I would get like some needle nose pliers. I would tongs. You can use tongs. You could use just whatever you can find. Even like just something that you can clamp onto it. You might could even use like a what you call it, a vise, if you have a vise. But just be real careful when you go do that first one and go very, very slow, okay? So what I did is I did like a little bit and then I turned it off and pulled it out, okay? And then I kind of turned it a little bit and did a little bit more, and I kind of went around in a circle with these larger ones. That's how I did it. So like I said, I wanted to do one on a live, but here's the problem with that. Okay, I know most of y'all wouldn't fuss at me. I know most of y'all wouldn't, but a lot of times on the replays, I get, you know, some people that aren't very nice, and they fuss at you. They're like, "Where's your gloves? Where's your goggles? You know, where's your hazmat suit?" and all like that. I don't use any of that. I grew up around the heavy tools. You know, I was very careful, cautious, whatever. So, and then that thing is also loud. So I hope that if y'all get one, that y'all will play with it and see, you know, how it works and everything. Hey friends, okay, so I have a scrap piece of board that I'm going to be using. I'm also gonna be using, these are the sticks that came in, it was like the bundle of sticks from Hobby Lobby at Christmas time. And so I pulled those out, and those are the sticks that I'm gonna be using. Hey friends, hello everybody. So that was a bunch of information all at one time. So if you have any questions, just put them down. Pliers, there you go, Miss Patty, pliers. Just something, hey friends, just something that you can grab, get a good grab, a hold to it too. Just so you don't lose any fingers. Does the blade oscillate in a circular motion? No, it vibrates. It vibrates. It you know, it does that. It does that right there. Okay, so another thing was when I was cutting these, when I was cutting an end off, it broke. Okay, it broke. But I was like, with, you know, that's kind of cute. You know, why can't I do like half flowers? So on the little ones down here, I'm going to do some half flowers. And I've got them pretty much lined out like how I want to do it. So I'm going to scoot these back because I want to do my board. I want to go ahead and paint my board first before I start painting the pine cones. And I want to try to keep these in order of how I want them on the board, and that way I won't lose my vision. So let me show you this right here. I found a bushel basket full of pine cones in your pole barn. Yes, girl, that's awesome. That is awesome. What did Mr. Randy say? I just froze. Say it's not so. Dang. Am I back? Am I back? I think I'm back. Okay, so listen, when I was cutting this board right here, because it wasn't even, like I said, it was a scrap piece of board. I wanted to do something a little bit different at the top so it just wasn't straight across. So I kind of scalloped it just a little bit, did like a little wave when I was cutting it on the bandsaw, and I thought that was kind of cool the way I did that. So let's I'm back. Okay, so let me go ahead and paint the board, and I have a new brown color that I'm going to use. Since, you know, we're not sure if we're going to be able to find the darn maple syrup anymore, you know, we got to start loving on a different brown. So what I have is, I froze up a couple of times. You like that? Yes. Hey, girl, hey. Hey to the girl to the hey. Okay, so I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it's the Folk Art Matte Cinnamon. Okay, the color is cinnamon, y'all. And I'm going to water it down a little bit. It looks like a book. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're going to try it. I think I'm going to like it. And we're going to go with pastel colors because this is going to be spring. We're going to do a spring look. So I'm just going to put me some, I mean, listen, it doesn't look like it's going to be very pretty, but I really think it is going to be pretty. Perfect next project. I'm going to try, had some pine cones I used on my Christmas tree last year. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to squirt me some of that in a bowl. Okay, like I said, Cinnamon Folk Art from the Hobby Lobby. It's a matte, matte acrylic. You like the scallop? Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do something a little bit different. That hurts your hand when I pound on the paint bottle. Dang. Hey, friends. Hello, hello. Good to see y'all. Okay, if you haven't sprinkled, go ahead and sprinkle for me. Help a girl out. Hey, Miss Marie. Hello, hello. Add a little bit more. Yes. Good to see everybody. I think that's enough. That's probably enough. Okay, so did y'all have a good week? Your arthritis and your knuckles. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. I hate to hear that. Okay, I'm going to wet the board, which is plain water, to open up the pores of the wood. Hey, Miss Marie. That's just plain water, y'all. And I'm going to use just this bigger 2-inch chip brush. And this is not a smooth board. It's like rough. So I've got to pound that down into the grooves. Okay, so have y'all had a good week? Who's been crafting? I've been seeing y'all. Y'all are getting after it with all those crafts in the VIP group. You went shopping today with your friends, got material for your next quilt, and dropped one off at the long arm. Yes. Hey, Janice and Jane and Lisa. Hello, everybody. Okay, don't splatter. You sprinkled it to your crazy friends? Yes. And Trisha just posted the link to the VIP group. It's a free group that you can request to join. And there you can post your creations as well as get inspired by what others has created. I love seeing what everybody is making. Beautiful stuff. Hey, Marilyn. Like I said, this is really rough. So that's why I'm having to pounce it down into, because it's got like some really deep grooves. Yeah, it is kind of a camel color. It is. We're going to see how it dries. Because sometimes, you know, paint dries either dark, most of the time it dries a little darker. When is the auction? It needs to be soon. I really do. I need to have one. I'm waiting to see when we're supposed to go back to Houston, and then that way I can kind of work around that. But there will be an auction. I might can do one next weekend or the next. If I can get everything together. Okay, there's like a deep crack. Yes, the color is cinnamon. I'm gonna use a little brush to get down into that crack. It's a folk art matte acrylic. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this and see if I can stretch it a little bit so I can do the sides of this. You've been doing spring flower arrangements. Yes. It's that time of year, y'all. It's that time of year. Yeah, it is like a caramel camel kind of color. It is. Am I going to have enough? Let me add just a little bit more. You had the Grand Boys today. Looks like mustard. Well, we're gonna see what it's gonna actually look like once we dry it. I like testing out new colors. Because using the same colors all the time can be boring, and you never know when you find your new favorite color. Okay, so let's dry this and see what color we end up with. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a scrap piece of wood. You search the internet. Oh yeah, that's another thing I was going to tell you. If you go on to the Plaid website, they are going to have the maple syrup, but it's not the same one. The one that they have is like the it's called like an outdoor, and it's a satin or a gloss. It's either a gloss or a satin. It's not the matte. So it's not I mean, it may end up being the same color, but it's gonna have like a shine to it because it's not matte. Now you could probably add like baking soda or something like that to it to make it a flat color. But they do have the maple syrup. Hey, Jane. Yes, this is a T11 board. Yes. Yeah. Hey, friends. You're welcome. Oh, Lord, Renee, dang. Privacy fence, yes. Waiting for a live video. What? Waiting for live video. Oh, what live video are you waiting for, Cynthia? Okay, so it's still kind of wet, okay? It's still got some wet patches on it. So I'm going to put that to the side and let it finish drying and see how that turns out. If I don't like it, we'll slap a little bit of white on there too. But I'm just going to put this over here and let it dry somewhere right there. Can let that start drying. All right, now let's start working on the pine cones. Yes, I am live. I am live right now, Cynthia. All right. Yeah, you can use a blow dryer, just like a heat tool. It's just with the heat tool, you can get, it gets hotter. It gets hotter. It says waiting for a live video when it freezes. Oh, dang. That's what is popping up on your live. You freeze and it's saying pops up. Really? Seriously? Okay, we're just gonna roll. We're gonna roll. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the first color I'm gonna use is gonna be the Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint in the color Nautical Blue. Nautical Blue. Hey, friends. I put another one of my crafts on the... yeah, oh, great, sissy. Yeah, if it's messing up, just close out of the video and come back in. Well, howdy. It's good there in Indiana. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I don't know why it messes up for some people and some people it's fine. It's just crazy. I want a plate. Where did you get the pine cones? I got the pine cones in the $5 grab bags at Walmart. I mean at Michael's. When Michael's does their $5 grab boxes or grab bags at the end of the seasons, I got one box that was nothing but pine cones. And I was like, I'll use them. That's fine. You're getting thunderstorms. How did you get the pine cones to open up like that? I cut them. I cut them. And at the beginning of the video, I showed the tool that I purchased from Walmart. So, y'all can go back and watch the replay. And I talk about the new tool that I used. So it's a great option if you don't have like a bandsaw to cut them with. Because I know some of y'all don't have the heavy big tools and equipment and power tools and all like that. And this one that I got, I mean, it was $22, and it was in the tool section of Walmart. Tool section of Walmart. Okay, so that is the Nautical Blue. And I'm gonna try to keep these in order. I found the video when you was doing the farmhouse tray. You were wearing lake hair. I don't care. Yes. Yeah, y'all be sure to go back and watch the beginning if you're interested in seeing what the tool was. And I explain all the things about it to let y'all know. You've been crafting with pine cones for years. Yes, this is like my third or fourth pine cone DIY. Did you know that you can put equal parts paint and water in a small spray bottle and spray your solar flowers or pine cones? Yeah, you just have to be really careful because if it's too thick, it will clog up the hose or this thing right here. It will clog it up. And then, so then if you get it too thin, then you're watering the paint down too much. So it's like you have to find a happy medium if you do the spray bottle. Okay, so this next one I'm using is going to be the Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint Sage Shadow. It's a chalk paint. Sage Shadow. What's y'all's plans this weekend? Do y'all have pretty weather where y'all can get outside? I wouldn't have to cut my pine cones. They are small. Oh, good deal. That's awesome. That's great. Now, some of these colors, I may have to put more than one coat. Like that nautical blue, that one just looks like it's going to take one coat, but this Sage Shadow will take more than, it'll take 2 coats. You're in Florida. I am in Natchitoches, Louisiana is where I am located. Natchitoches, Louisiana. I'm a Southern girl. 82. Saturday and Sunday. Oh, that's beautiful weather. Going back to the kids for a few days. Highs in the 70s tomorrow. So that means y'all aren't getting any snow. Oh, but I think you said that it was going to get back down in the 20s or the 30s next week. Seal some of your crafts. Yes, girl. Yes, girl, yes. Okay, so, if you're new, be sure to click the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner and follow the page. That way, you'll get notifications of when I go live. You had snow on Monday? That's just crazy. I have a prayer request. There's a sweet lady that I know that's not doing well, and they've sent her home to be with her family, and her name is Joni, and if we could keep Joni and her family in our prayers, that would be wonderful. Putting up new fences. Oh, 6 acres. Yes. For the horses. Yes, girl, yes. I remember having to do the fences and all. That's a chore. Do y'all do the barbless wire with horses? I know some people do the barb, especially if they have cows and horses. Okay, I'm gonna put this one and let it start drying. Thank you for putting Joni on the prayer list. Yes. She's fought hard, y'all. She's fought hard. She has. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side because that will take a second coat. Okay, next color. Let's do this small flower right here, which is like half of a pine cone, on a bottom of a pine cone. Sorry, had to do. Oh, you're good, Trisha. You are good. Okay, so this one is the Home Decor Chalk Paint in the color Salmon Coral. Salmon Coral is this color. I haven't used this color in a while. Oop. I'm dribbling. I'm dribbling. Yes, prayers. Your youngest son. What happened? I have to go back and look. Salmon coral. It's a pretty color. Now I'm going to just take one coat. Yes, prayers. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Okay, next color. Let's do Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint Summer Porch. I used this Summer Porch a lot last year. I found this color at Hobby Lobby, and it's a really pretty yellow. It's a really pretty yellow. Yes, thank y'all. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Yeah, y'all get to sprinkling, friends. Get to sprinkling. Sprinkling. See, it's a really pretty yellow. Are you using all? No, they're not all chalk paints. No. Well, all of them but one. That Dutch Aqua is not a chalk. And you don't have to use a chalk paint. I just go by the colors that I want to use. If it happens to be a chalk paint, then that's what I go with. But I was just picking colors out. I wasn't really seeing if it was a chalk or an acrylic. Let me see. I can't see what happened. Such a pretty yellow. On the underneath part, if I think that it's gonna show, it's just a dry brush. It's not a full coat underneath the petals. Okay, put you there, let you dry. Okay, let's do this one is lavender. I haven't used this one in a while either. It's Waverly Lavender. Summer Porch is very pretty. What color is the yellow? Summer Porch. Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint Summer Porch. And I found that color at Hobby Lobby. Summer Porch. And that's another pretty color. Let's do this one. Thank y'all. You loving the colors? Yeah, can y'all see the colors? It's a really pretty color. Okay. That was the Waverly Chalk Paint Lavender, was that color. Okay, let's do this one in the, now this is a regular matte acrylic, and it's the Folk Art Dutch Aqua. What's the one you're using now? What are you going to do with all these pretties? Making flowers. We're gonna put them on a, we're gonna make a wall hanging. Okay, so this was the purple was the Waverly Chalk Paint in the color Lavender. And the Waverly, you can get at most Walmarts. I mean, I know there are some Walmarts that isn't carrying the Waverly anymore. But my Walmart still carries the Waverly. You live in Colorado, and a lot of my decorations include pine cones. Yes, girl. Yes, ma'am. Love that. Okay, this is Dutch Aqua Folk Art. It's acrylic. What was the name of the yellow? Summer Porch. Summer Porch was the yellow. When we get them finished, I'll post. Yes. We love seeing what y'all are creating. Love it. Because it gives us ideas too. Those pine cones that you bought are picked off the ground. These came out of the $5 grab bags at Michael's. These were from Christmas. And they do the $5 grab bags and boxes. And the box, one of the boxes, no, it was a bag. One of the bags that I got was full of pine cones. And so I was like, that's fine with me. I'll use them. I will use them. So that's a pretty color also. Okay. Thanks. You can use the one on the ground. You can use the one on the ground. Yeah, you can definitely, if you got pine cones, if you have pine trees available to you that makes pine cones, absolutely. You can totally get the ones off the ground. Shawl can. Okay, let's do the Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint Barely Pink. Barely Pink. I just see one so far that I've got to put a second coat on. Thank you for sprinkling. Y'all, that really does help me when y'all sprinkle this video to your friends or to groups that allow it. That's how people find out about this page. Barely Pink. Okay. Thank y'all. All right. Now this color right here, I've been on the fence about. It's the Waverly Chalk Paint in the color Scallion. Let me see how this is gonna, I mean, I think it's gonna be fine. I think that's fine. It's still like it's still pastel enough that it will work. I think it'll look really pretty. Which one do we want to do? Let's do that one. This one. Love the pine cones. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. All right, so when I get finished with this, y'all start heading this way, and because I'm gonna need somebody to clean my brushes. Okay, and then I'm gonna use one of the other colors twice, and I'm torn between the blue and the yellow. I'm kind of leaning towards the yellow. Kind of leaning towards the yeller. I don't know if I like that. I think I'm gonna dry brush some white over this. You see how it's blotchy? I don't think I like that. I'm gonna dry brush some white over that. Let's do this one right here. I've got to add another coat of this one. Yeller. It reminds me of Old Yeller. That's an old movie. And be honest, y'all cried, didn't you? You did. You cried when you watched it. I know you did. That's good. Looks good. You love all the colors. I love them too. I think they look really pretty. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna do the yellow. Hey Joyce Freeman, what did she say? Had my other eye surgery this morning and I'm hurting pretty bad. So, oh Joyce, prayers, girl. Was that cataract surgery that you had? I completely understand. I had LASIK eye surgery years and years ago because I had a really bad astigmatism and I had to wear glasses or I would get headaches, but I hated to wear the glasses. And contacts, I couldn't handle the contacts because they dried my eyes out so bad. Yes, my goodness. So I got the laser vision correction. It doesn't, like the reading part doesn't last forever. It keeps you out of reading glasses longer. But like I only wear a 150. And generally by the time you turn 50 years old, you're like close to a 2 on your readers. And I'm still just in a 150. Love that. All right, so let's draw these. Let me look and see if anything else needs to be touched up. That one right there does. Let me get that brush. You're 68? Yeah, I'm 54. And I feel every bit of it. Your eyes are bad. Oh, you're a minus 850 and 950. Girl, Kim. That's strong. I worked for an eye doctor for many, many years. Darken that pink up a little bit. It should be the last one. Everything else, well, that chartreuse green may need a little bit more. You loving the colors? It's Laura's birthday. Happy birthday, Laura. Happy birthday. You know what that reminds me of? Frosty the Snowman. Isn't that what he says? When he comes back to life, happy birthday. I don't know where that came from. Okay, done. Done, done, done. Okay. Let me move all this out of the way. It was the 7th? Well, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Let's try these. Thank you. You have, oh, you got floaters. Dang. Hey, sister. Hey, my sister. You're bouncing around. That sounds good to me. Sounds great. Bounce around, girl. Bounce. Yeah, Mom's got some floaters. Thank you. Love these pine cones. I think I just mixed these up too. Okay, so I'm going to put these up here, let those finish drying, and come back to the board. Let me put these in a wet baby wipes so they'll stay wet, and then I'll tend to those later. Okay, so let me bring the board back. I'm not loving it. So I'm going to take the Waverly chalk paint and the colored plaster. You have floaters? It's just paint. We can cover it up. Come on. Okay, love that better. You're still going to see some of that color. Okay, love that so much better. Hey, Joyce. Good evening. Yeah, the kind of floaters that Mom has can't be removed. It just depends on what's causing them and what kind they are. Yeah, chalk paint is thicker than acrylic, and some colors of the Waverly chalk paint is thicker than others. Like the black is like super thick, like really thick. No, it's not veneer. It's that T11. Randy, this is scraps that Randy had left over from when he made my my board that I take pictures on. He covered part of a wall for me. And this is just leftover scraps from that. Okay, so love that much better. Okay, let's do the edges. Oh, T1. Wait. It's T11, isn't it? Joyce, why is your blood pressure so high, girlfriend? Still got caramel color on my mind. Yes. And when I cut it with the bandsaw, I did like a scallop. I didn't go straight across with it. Just on the top. Like I just splattered paint on my face. Probably did. I probably did. You had a birthday party for your great niece. On. Okay, so let's draw this. Am I breaking up again? My goodness, Kimberly. The signal's getting bad. I don't know what the deal is. Some people say it's not breaking up for them. So I wonder if it's Facebook acting up. I'm good. It's gonna be so good. See the pine cones? Can you see the pine cones? It glitched for a second. Yeah, I'm thinking it is Facebook. I'm okay now. You started on a new blood pressure. Girl, that's high. I'm good now. Your Facebook has been dropping out on you all day. Your cats are watching. Oh, that's so cute. I got paint on the phone. I'm good. That is high. That's really high. Okay, so I love this. I love this so much more. You can still see the brown, but love that. Okay, now on the sticks, I was wanting to add a little bit of green on the sticks, and I'm gonna do two different color greens. I'm gonna do the Anita's acrylic. These are matte acrylics, and I'm gonna be using the artichoke heart and the olive green. So I'm just gonna try to see, like that one, I'm gonna do, just put me some on the wax paper. And I'm gonna use a makeup sponge. Yes, a fence. It did, didn't it? Okay, let's do, just gonna use a makeup sponge. And I'll probably have to cut some of these off because they'll be too long. Okay. Do this little one with the darker green. That is high. It is. Yeah, I would definitely keep your eye out on that. I mean, if it gets any worse than that, you may want to get somebody to take you to the emergency room. Especially since you just had surgery and all. This is gonna be so good. Y'all gonna love this. We're fixing to start putting everything together on the board. You love it? Okay, one more. Okay, done. Looks good. My nephew with the TBI was rushed. You have so many pine cones. Was rushed to the hospital. My goodness. Prayers. Yes, prayers. You're having hernia and gastric bypass. Okay. Now we can start putting everything together. Yes, absolutely. Prayers, y'all. My goodness. There's just so many people that are in need right now. Okay. So let me put all this to the side. Keep it in the order that it needs to be in. That way I can throw all this away. Okay. Now I'm going to start laying everything out on the board. And like I said, I'll cut what ends off needs to be cut off. Okay, so this one right here, it's gonna be like that. With the blue. So let me cut that one off. Okay, and this one is going to have This one. Gonna do here and just gonna lay these out before I glue them on. Let's see. I may cut that one. That one may get cut right there and not have that bottom part. Okay, let's do there. Yes, in the vases. Yes. Okay, slide you over a little bit. Slide you over a little bit. You need to come over a little bit. Bring you down. Bring you there. Bring you down a little bit. Just kind of lay it out. Okay. All right, so let me cut this one. I'm still here. Thank you. Love this one. Okay, cut you about right there. Cut this one. All right, so let me glue. Let me glue. Wait, swap out pink and small blue. Let me see what it looks like on the replay. I mean, not the replay, but the... Okay. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Oh, come on. Seriously? Seriously. Seriously. Thank you. You liked it the way it was? Yeah, well, the reason I needed a small flower here is because this flower is so big. That's why I was going to put a smaller flower there. Because it balanced it out a little bit better. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? This glue tool, seriously. I'm fixing to have to do surgery on it. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Hang on. Sometimes these glue sticks just don't want to cooperate. Okay, so let's do this one right here. Yes. Gorilla Glue sticks get stuck in mine a lot. Well, this must be a bad batch of glue sticks because I usually don't have that much trouble. Okay, get it back where you're supposed to get it. I don't know what they must have got a bad hang on a minute. Let me get this where I need it to go. I did that there. What would it look like if I put you up there? Bring you over just a little bit. Okay. Let me hold this one down a little bit. You love the pine cones. Yes. Thank you. Who is that? Alan. Alicia, thank you. Thank you so much. Love how this is turning out. Put you there. Okay, it's working better now. I never put glue on new sticks. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. What causes fainting, blackout spells? Sometimes it can be your low blood pressure. Thank you. You have a lot of pine cones? You can't wait to try this. Thyroid can cause it. I love these pinecone flowers. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, yeah, low blood sugar. Yeah. It can be caused from a lot of things. If you're having issues with that, you need to go get that checked out with your doctor. Because, girl, passing out is dangerous. Could hit your head. Thank you for sprinkling. You can't wait to try this. Yes, I can't wait to see y'all's. It runs in your family on your mama's side. Oh, that's scary. If you're having issues with that, then I would definitely go get that checked out, because that's not normal. They need to find out what the root cause of that is. My husband would get dizzy and pass out. They finally figured out it was inner ear. Oh, that would be cute. Upside down. That would be cute. It would. That would be a really cute idea. They do kind of look like the solar flowers. They sure do. They really do. Okay. All right. So, y'all, I'm not finished. Y'all don't go nowhere. Let me make sure this one's dry. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to take a little bit of the white paint. Let me find my white brush that I used. Did I use? I don't think I used white. I just use this right here. And not on all of them, just the ones that has like the center thing. I'm going to add a little bit of white. Yeah, there we go. Love that. I'm just tapping it. So I just added like a little bit of white. To the center. All right. Now, I was thinking, where'd you come from? Did I miss one? I used all my pine cones. Why do I have extra? Oh, that's one I cut off. Dee-dee-dee. Okay. I was thinking, and I'm going to look at this. You had a bad fall Tuesday while walking your dog. Oh, my goodness. Did you get hurt? Girl. Okay. I was thinking about adding a little bit of green moss down here at the bottom. Love it. Love this. Where did I get the board? It was a scrap piece of board left over from a project that Mr. Randy did. Okay, so I'm gonna add some of this green moss, and this is the Walmart moss. I'll trim it up where it needs to be trimmed. You thought it was shims? Well, you could totally, I don't know if you could use shims or not because of the different, like the different, how it's wedged and gluing the sticks on and stuff. That might be a challenge. That might be a challenge. more. Some scissors. Thank you. Love this. All right. Let me trim this. Oh, and then I'm also going to show you, I added a little bit extra stuff to the craft from last night. It wasn't full enough to me. So I added a little bit more greenery and some filler. Oh, yes, y'all. I'm in love. I am in love. Y'all. Wait. Oh, yeah. I was like, where did my stick go? But it's there. Okay, so let's just take a look at this for a minute. Okay, I seriously need y'all to make this. Seriously need y'all to make this. Seriously. Y'all love it? Y'all love it? Thank you. I need to keep this one. Well, I can make another one. I absolutely can make another one. And look, this is gonna have a hidden hanger on the back. Because that way, if you want to lean this up on a mantle, or if you want to hang it, or if you want to put it on an easel, or on a shelf, anywhere, y'all, anywhere must make this. Must make this. Y'all go get in your yard and y'all go get you some pine cones. You had a tree taken down last summer and there was two real, oh wait, I missed it. Bird's nest in it. I cleaned them and finished drying them. Uh-oh. Do you have any ideas what to do with them. Do you have one of those bed springs? Do you have one of the bed springs? Do you remember the craft that I did with the bed spring and the bird's nest? That was an awesome craft. Or just make you the box. Just make you a box with some feet. Sit the bird's nest on top of that with some eggs or some birds. Is it heavy? It's not. No, it's not. It's not that heavy. It's not at all. At all. Did you use the crackle look? I did not. No, I did not. You don't remember? Wait, no, I don't. Yes, I remember. Wait, what? Is that the same thing as, yes? Is that the same thing as yes? The moss makes the flowers look like they are growing right out of the lawn. Yes. Love this. Y'all. Y'all make it. Y'all need to make this. Use one for your decorations of your Christmas tree. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, if you missed the beginning, be sure to go back and watch the replay. Wait. What did she say? Use one for decoration in your Christmas tree. I don't know. You remember? How thick is the board? It's a half. I'm going to say a 1/2 inch. It's a 1/2 inch. Close to a 1/2 inch. Bird's nest is what she is referring to. Chris, you gotta make it. Do it. Do it. I can't, I seriously, I cannot wait to see y'all's. I cannot wait to see y'all's. You can even, if you wanted to add like little leaves to the stems, you could just take some, what do I have over here? Y'all, I always have like a hodgepodge of stuff. You could take like the leaves that's on these flowers right here. These little different size flowers, and you could add some leaves. That's a Dollar Tree stand. You're making it tomorrow. Yes, girl. Love that. Yeah, so if you wanted to add some leaves, just look at some greenery that you have or some flowers and see. That's an option. Totally an option. Okay. Wood biscuits. Yes. Y'all, I need to do another wood biscuit craft because I've got all these wood biscuits over here, and then I also have those, what were those called that I got from Hobby Lobby? Those wood chip things. I want to make this so bad. How do I watch the reruns? Oh, Diane, if you'll click the 3 dots up here in the upper right-hand corner, And if you're following the page, it should give you the option to save this video to your favorites. Or you can always come back to the page, which is Craftin' Chick. You can always come back to the page, and all of the replays are located on this page. But if y'all ever want to save the video to your favorites, y'all do that by clicking those 3 dots right there. Yeah, what was the highest number? Good night, Miss Marie. Let me add beads. What was the highest number, friends? What was the highest number? Oh yeah, I'm going to show last night's. Okay, so let me do my thumbnail. Okay. All right, let me show y'all what I did, what I added to last night's. 220, 238, 336. You got that high? Okay, so I added some just extra stuff, okay? I added some extra stuff to the sides. It just wasn't full enough. And then I added some extra stuff on the bottom, on the sides, just to make it a little bit fuller. Okay, so this was last night's craft. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Yes. I think that's a different one, Janice. Yeah, that's a different one. Love that. What flowers are they? On here, they're the, these are pine cones. On here, they're the Sola. And the link to the Sola wood flowers, yeah, these are pine cones. Yeah, these are pine cones. And the link to the Sola wood flowers that's on this is in the first post on this page. The link is in the description of that post. Okay, friends. Oh, I gotta do beads. Let me do beads. Let me see if I can see. Thank you. 220, 238. Okay. I'll do 240. How about that? You can send them both. Okay, I did 230. 230. Okay, so listen, if y'all missed the beginning of this video, please go back and watch the beginning. I miss seeing you too, Candy. Good to see you. Good night, Mom. Listen, y'all go back and watch from the beginning because I explained what tool that I used to cut the pine cones. My fur baby's doing so much better. Oh, and Joyce Freeman, look at you, girl. Joyce Freeman just posted my link to the to the Sola wood flowers, but I don't think it's gonna let me pin it because I'm not under Craftin' Chick. Hang on, let me see if it'll let me pin that. No. Thank you. Okay, friends. Y'all may see me again tomorrow night because I've missed too many nights with y'all. So y'all may see me again tomorrow night, okay? Love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Night, night.